Hi friends, today let's learn how ifs function is different from if. I have the set of data with fruits called banana, grapes and apple, and I've created a drop down list to select from each of them. So what I'm gonna do is I'll be teaching you the if function in the vintage form, like how we used to do it till now. So let's take for an example, let's choose banana for now, and I'll say if this particular cell is equal to banana and the value if true, let me assign 100, and then value if false. So if I input anything here, so it will be restricting to 2 conditions, but I need 3 conditions. So what I'm gonna do is I'll be using if again, if logical test, if this is equal to grapes, then let my value be 200, right? And then false. Now here either we can use if condition again, but since we have 3 conditions and we have covered 2 of them already, so I'll say 300. So that means if this is banana we'll get 100, if it's grapes we'll get 200, if it's neither of them let the value be 300. Okay, let me close the bracket, enter 100. Let's try, and I'll choose grapes, it should change to 200, which is working. I'll choose apple, it's giving me 300. So this is working perfectly fine. So let me copy this and paste it here just to see what is the formula. And I have same thing here in ifs condition. Let me choose banana here, and the syntax is ifs. What is the logical test one? The logical test one is if this is equal to banana, then value if true 1. So as you can see, so in the earlier case we had value if true, now we have value if true 1. It goes on value true 1, 2, 3, 2 a number of times. So I'll say 100, and logical test 2 is this specific thing is equal to grapes, and what is the value? 200, right? And what is the logical test 3? So we don't have logical test 3, so what I'm going to say is put another comma and I'll say 300. Okay, and then close the bracket. We have 100, 200. Okay, now we have any. The reason being, so we haven't provided any logical test and we are directly going with the value. So what I have to do is, so either wait for it or close the logical test, comma. So nowhere we are seeing the false. So ultimately you have to specify the third condition, that is apple, and the value if true is 300, right? So here we go. So now we have banana 100, grapes 200, 300. Let me copy this formula, paste it here. Right, now you can see the difference. So ideally what happens is we are in the impression that the newer function is much better than the old, but it's not true in all the cases. As you can see here, the 2 formulas, so how they differ, and look at this length of the formula. So in the ifs condition we have to specify the logical condition, whereas if there are like limited conditions like 2 or 3, we need not specify the logical conditions, we have a false value here, right? So in this case I would say definitely go with if function. And what is the alternative way for it? Since we already know that we have to assign 100 to banana, grapes as 200 and apple as 300, so the fastest way to do is using Vlookup. What I'm going to do is I'll just assign this 100, 200, 300. Let me bring it here and I'll put it here. I'll say Vlookup, and Vlookup this particular cell, comma, and my table array is this table 1, comma, column number 2, and it's false. So this is much better and the fastest way to do the lookup. So use these functions only when it's required. So don't go with the impression that the plural form of if or any of this function will do good. it's not good in all the cases, right? So what we prove here is the VLOOKUP formula works much better than if and ifs, and when you compare to if and ifs function, the if function is much better. Yeah, thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and do comment if you have a difference of opinion on this, right? Thanks a lot. Bye.